I took 3,419 pictures. Holy cow.
Why this doesn't focus? Water streams, and then we use manual focus. However, I'm not that professional yet. Hi guys, welcome back. As you guys can see by the title of this video, today I'll be showing you guys how I took the water droplet photographies that I post on Instagram without using a strobe light. And let's get started. Today's topic is about water droplet photography, and the pictures I took consist of two different water splashes. The first one is created by a single water droplet. In this case, we capture the moment of a single water droplet falls and creates a splash when it breaks through the surface. The second type is created by two water droplets. It's based on the first type, but when the first water droplet bounces up, we add another water droplet so that the two water droplets hit each other and then form a mushroom-like splash. It looks amazing, right? But it's very hard to capture because the actions completed by water splashes are very fast. And so in order to capture the moment, we need to use a very fast shutter speed. Some professional photographers would use strobe light to freeze the motion so that they can capture the moment way easier. However, I'm not that professional yet. And neither do I have the strobe light right now, so I have to think of other ways to capture the moment. Well, let's see how and why strobe would freeze the motion. The reason flash duration is important is because in certain situations where you can control the ambient light, it can act as your shutter speed. This allows you to freeze motion without exceeding your camera's sync speed. Well, in order to use a very fast shutter speed without making the exposure too dark, I guess I'll just bring a lot of light. So this is our setup, and we want to fill the bowl up with water so that the edges won't show in the picture. So let's do it like that. Okay. And the second dish is in case that the water hits the surface and the water will drop down. I don't want it to wet the desk. Yep. So just add something to level it up so that when I take a picture, the disc won't show up like this. The second step is that we want the water droplet falls from a certain distance, so like from here to here. So we can either use our container that so this I think I got from Daiso. Yeah, it's just a travel container like that, and when I squeeze it, it can have some why this doesn't focus? Yeah, it can have water droplets. Yeah, like that. Okay, so we can either do this or like this. So this is just a plastic bag filled with water, and I used something and to clip it, and for levitation I just use a bunch of books, because water books for, right? Yeah. And in order to create the water droplets, we can use a pin like this, or like this, something like that, and we poke a hole through it. Okay, now we got some water droplets. Yeah. Also be careful with poking the hole, because if you don't be careful, it will be water droplets but water streams. Now I'm using ISO 100 and f-stop is 1.8 and shutter speed is 1/200. So that's apparently not enough. So now I have to add a bunch of light. So this is the setup. Camera, light, light, light. And now it looks better. And for focus, we use manual focus, and we just use a pen or something to stick at where the water droplet hits, and then we use manual focus to adjust it. Yes, and that will be very sharp. Since the background is kinda busy right now, so I want to use just a simple sheet of white paper to cover these, so that when I take a picture, the background will just be simple and white. And since we are capturing the very fast moments, we want to use a continuous. I want to take picture with continuous. So go here, go continuous shots, and that's it. So we can just take, and let's see what happens. Go. Okay. Hey, this looks good. I'll just continue doing this thousands of hundreds of times and just go through the viewfinder and we'll see what I got. So we're going through the viewfinder and find if we have some good pictures. So okay, this is alright. So just do this hundreds of thousands of times. Okay. Second type of water splashes, we need to kind of study how the water splashes work. So when I drip a water droplet, you can see the splash, it bounces off. But in order to create the umbrella shape, we need to hit the thing that bounces off with another water droplet. So we need to practice this quite a while. Like, just drip the water very fast so that it can bounce. It can hit each other. Oh, do you see that? Oh my gosh.
Oh, do you see that? Oh my gosh.
Well, just something like that, you practice, you know.
2,000 years later.
And now we just import those pictures into Lightroom.
I took 3,419 pictures. Holy cow.
And now we just go through the pictures we took one by one and select the ones that we like. So now I found the pictures I really like, so I will do post-production on Lightroom. So first I need to crop this image because I don't want the extra edges of the bow show in my picture. And I'll try to focus the splash at the center of this image. And now I will use the spot removal tool to remove the water sphere on the top. Let me crop this a little bit more. So first, let's see. I'll bring down the exposure slider a little bit. Just play around with it because I want to show more detail. And for the contrast, I want to make it more contrasty. So I'll bring the contrast slider to 54. And just play around with the highlighter slider. Negative 13 looks good. Yeah, and bring up the shadows a little bit. That looks bad. +9 looks good. +7 looks good. I'll bring down the black so that I can see more details on the splash. And now let's do the temperature slider. Wow, that looks fantastic. It looks purplish. I like it. And obviously I want more texture in my shot, so I'll bring it up to 64. And I'll do a little bit clarity as well, so that it looks more crispy. Dehaze a little bit also. So I will add a little bit vibrance so that in this picture the blue and the light looks good. And also a little bit saturation as well. And you can see there's a lot of spots and night spot on this picture, so let's zoom in and use the spot removal tool to get rid of the night. There are a bunch of light spots, so I will do it one by one. Let's go to the luminance section and bring up the blue slider a little bit so that the blue color in this picture looks very drastic. So this is before
And this is after.
Now you see why editing is so important. So after editing this picture and you love how it looks like, but you don't want to spend the same time on every single pictures you took, right? Now I have a trick for you guys. Let's go to presets and click the plus sign and create presets. Since I think this picture looks very ethereal, so I will name it ethereal and click create. Now let's use our presets to apply to our picture. On the left column, under user presets, we can find the ethereal preset we just created. Now we just click it. Wow, see the difference? Now we find the other pictures and see how it looks like. That's it for today's video, and I hope you guys liked it and learned something about water droplet photography. If you do, please like, comment and subscribe. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified when I post a video. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay healthy and safe. Bye!